getting bands and signatures on the flyers. Listen, gotta make moves if you really want it. Desperate Jews eat your food, that's how they be on it. It's a must that we hustle today and escape from round table discussing the way that we get to the rack. Matter the game that you play, I'm just stating the facts. The aim of the game to be caking and making the max. I was 20 with a stack, 19 with a plaque, 18 neck icy with my Kango hat. I told him,
run it back. Let's run the numbers up and run it back. You see us out here getting to the bag. Run the numbers up and run it back. Run, 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 run it back. Let's run the numbers up and run it back. Oh, when we get the bag. Yeah, don't you get too mad. Run, 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 run it back.
I came in nothing but them raps, the clothes on my back, them L-dogs, nothing but them blacks. The A with a black man is debonair. I'm talking about a black man's heaven here. Shorty, we going where the destination is manifested. We learn how to collect reparations and invest it. I went from dressing the coldest to catching the COVID, to blessed with success to promote it, to just go.
Yeah, buddy, you ready or not? Don't really care if you was or you wasn't, little bruh. From now on, I'm calling the shots. I don't really care about your hating, little daddy, LeBron. Your mammy's a petty. Anytime I get beside myself, I remind myself from. Think I gotta go through. I don't like therapist, I don't like most. You love me, my go-to. Love a thing blind on top like Goku. Just left Noble, back in my dojo. Channel like Aura, got the whole Roku. Big dog from the Tellero told you. Wait, don't even know you. Step right, I'm a long trip. Look at my VIP. Snack of my. Won't break, won't miss. Rich took his check out.
It's time for the NFC Championship, and the road to a Super Bowl goes through Carolina. It's the Vikings and the Panthers, and it's coming up next.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to the Carolinas and Bank of America Stadium here in Uptown Charlotte. Coming up, a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a potential classic. One of these teams will represent the NFC in the Super Bowl in 2 weeks' time. Which will it be as we're underway in the NFC title game? And out a little across the 25 to the 27. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. Leading them out, their young quarterback, the rookie from LSU.
And just in case you didn't know in the days leading up to the NFC title game, you definitely know now. No rookie quarterback has ever won the Super Bowl. But this is getting towards uncharted territory. This is a monster deal. If this offense believes in him, which I believe that it does, they could be the ones to break that streak. And having spent time around this team, I'm starting to believe they're going to get it done.
The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down.
It's the pickup for 6. Brings up second and 4.
And that's caught out wide by Cooks. Oh, what a juke into space. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
That's good for a Carolina Panthers.
They'll run for the first time with Breece Hall. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, second and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
To throw is Daniels. Short throw caught by Bowers. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. Second down and 6 now. In motion goes the tight end. Now Daniels. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, you know, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. It's been a 7-play opening drive, and this is 3rd and short. They'll run with Hall. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. There's Cooks in motion right. To the air goes Daniels. Has his man. It's Shakir. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Give to Hall running right. And he is going to lose yardage here. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 12-yard line.
Here's Daniels. Got his tight end. That's complete. That's Bowers. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds.
At the 1-yard line.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. That's on the guard, Laken Tomlinson. After the false start, sets up a 3rd and 9. Daniels looking to throw. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or two short. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Daniels going to throw for it. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Brock Bowers from 3 yards out. And the Panthers have struck first in this NFC title game. Charles, every time that he makes one of these plays, I think the front office, they get a bigger and bigger collective smile because they feel more confident that they have found their guy, their future at quarterback.
And they should feel that way. It's obvious he's a big part of why they have such a good record this season. You're right about the bright future as well, and by association, a bright future for the franchise too.
The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. So here's the Viking offense making their way out. They'll be led out by a first-round pick back in 2021 from Ohio State. It's Justin Fields.
And we can talk all we want about football being a team game and leaning on different parts and aspects in order to get it done. And that's entirely true during the regular season. Some weeks it's the defense, the special teams, running the football. But in the playoffs, all the pressure reverts to the quarterback, and he has to play well and play at a really high level in order for his team to win. They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Throw left side complete. That's Flowers. Here now, 3rd and a yard. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. Fighting his way through contact. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 17 yards, 1st down, Vikings. Harris running straight ahead. Down to the 42, 2nd down. And they'll come up 2nd and 7. Off play action, Fields. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. On the delay, here's Harris. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. And this one sails out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25. It will. 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. Throwing now is Daniels. And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Cooks will come in motion right. They'll look to throw now on first down. He gets it to Cooks. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches at the 47-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Daniels. Across the formation, he finds Godwin. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Out of the gun, they run it with Hall. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football, as they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. Hall on a give up the middle. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Daniels. Left side here, that's complete to Godwin. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. This would have been a 54-yard boot had they tried a field goal, but they will not try a field goal. They're going for it. Back to throw. Daniels. Shakir hauls it in. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any 4th down stop is a big momentum play.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and a yard. Play action. It's Fields. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4. In motion goes McLeod. On play action, Fields. And this one is incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Now Fields connects with Kittle underneath. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. The Vikings on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. To the air again, Fields. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Vikings first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6. Back to throw, Fields. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Fields now to throw. To the right side, into the hands of Flowers. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 27-yard line. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync. And the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. This offense has converted 2 third downs on this drive already. This is 3rd and 4. To throw is Fields. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete. Now McManus will line up for the field goal. On the left hash mark, this a 38-yard attempt. The kick by McManus is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels.
Little short pass here to Hill. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. Looking to throw. Daniels.
Short throw caught by Bowers.
So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be second down. Back to throw. Daniels. Throw right side, taken in by Godwin. Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a first down.
Straight ahead is Hall.
And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all.
2nd and 10.
Hall again. Shelling through the defense. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7. Operating from the gun. Daniels. That is caught. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. That 3rd down conversion good for 23.
A nice throw there. And this is a quarterback, you remember, looking to do what no other rookie has done, and that's lead his team into the Super Bowl.
And now you've made me go back down memory lane a little bit because we have had a few guys come close. Think about Patrick Mahomes in 2018. 2nd year in the league, but his first as a full-time starter. I go back to 2000 with the Vikings and Dante Culpepper. Also his first year as a starter, but this would be something I think would be very noteworthy.
Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1.
Looking to throw. Daniels. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete.
And the Panthers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Daniels. Touchdown!
Chris Godwin
from 6 yards away.
And the Panthers are able to extend their lead.
I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass this young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed. Aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, and why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in now, and you can see the confidence of the team has grown. His confidence has grown. I think that everyone around this guy feels good about what they've seen, and it's also safe for him when he's driving home to turn on Sports Talk Radio. He's okay.
And able to get this out to the 25.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Now it's Fields. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Fields.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
He's got his target. That's complete.
Touchdown, Vikings!
Zay Flowers.
49 yards.
And the Vikings get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did, and they didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done. McManus's point after is good, and that makes it a 14-10 ball game. So that drive spanned 5 plays, and it's polished off by a Viking score.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Panther offense going to see the ball one more time in this first half.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
A quick throw there is incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Now Daniels.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. This time they stay on the ground. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. And the fair catch is made at about the 27-yard line. Just 11 seconds to go in the half as they have it 1st and 10.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle.
And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. A gain of 3, 2nd down. So we've reached halftime here in the NFC Championship as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Yeah, who has time for a halftime show with a trip to the Super Bowl on the line? Let's get back to it. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Out come the Vikings. They'll have it first on offense as we begin the 3rd.
And they have work to do in the second half if they want to earn that berth to the Super Bowl.
And I'm pretty sure this is where their coaches at halftime were saying don't panic and then demonstrating it by not making a lot of drastic changes to the game plan. Let's just get back to doing what we've been doing all year long. That should be more than good enough.
And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Here's Fields. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
On the give, this is Harris. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
Here's Fields. Looking for the out route. He's got it. Complete to Kittle.
And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
Now 2nd and 3. Off play action. Fields.
It's brought in by Harris.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They hand this off to Harris. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. It gets by him, and now a little daylight. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down.
Back to throw. Fields setting up the screen. Harris. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Now McManus will line up for the field goal. On the left hash, officially it's called a 51-yard attempt. The kick by McManus is good. And the lead is down to 1 now at 14-13. So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. To throw is Daniels. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Here's Daniels. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter.
That's good for a Carolina Panther.
To the air goes Daniels. And that's complete to Cooks. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 46. They'll give to Hall. Wiggles free. 40 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
He had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Throwing now is Daniels. Short throw caught by Bowers. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down. They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. That's to Bowers once again. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that will bring up 2nd down. A few moving pieces on that play because that was an RPO, was it not?
It was, but one important piece that didn't move incorrectly, the offensive line. Because when you're running this play, as he continued down the line of scrimmage, sometimes the lineman can wander downfield. And if you're more than a yard downfield, it's illegal to throw the football at that point. But they held their ground, held their spot, and turned it into a nice game.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. A throw left sideline falls incomplete. We're in the 3rd quarter of the NFC title game. This is 2nd and 10. Daniels looking to throw. And they're going to get him. He's sagged back around the 28. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. Motion man is Shakir. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Has his man, it's Shakir. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 4th down. Out is Jake Bates to try the field goal. From the right hash, it's a 38-yard attempt. Bates' kick is good, and that will finish off this 3rd quarter of play. 1 quarter remains for the right to go on to the Super Bowl. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And we're back now in Charlotte, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Now the Vikings offense gets set to take over here. And they are in need of points here, no doubt about that. With a Super Bowl berth on the line and trailing here in the 4th quarter, this possession gigantic. Now Fields. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Another try after the first down sack. Fields. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. This offense on 3rd down today, 6 conversions and 9 tries. They've done a great job of picking these up. This is 3rd down and 12. Again to the big tight end, George Kittle. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. In motion goes McLeod. Now they fake the jet sweep there and a run instead with Harris. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. A play fake, now Fields to throw. And he's got the hook up to McLeod. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Play action. It's Fields. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
That was for the lead right there. They know they're in a position where fortune favors the brave. So they took their shot, but couldn't connect.
Back to throw. Fields. He'll get this to Flowers. Left side. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Now Harris. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They run for it with Harris. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. Devin Singletary with his first carry of the game. Brought down at the 20. Here's a 2nd and 8. This is Harris. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. They'll run again with Harris. And he stopped immediately there.
Holding offense.
A terrible spot for a holding call as they'll try again, but now from further back on 1st and goal. Here's Harris. And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13. Still a ways from the end zone as they come up now on 2nd and goal. Singletary trying the left side. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9. 3rd and goal here. A big play brewing in this NFC title game. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down. So hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down.
Defense.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Now Fields on 3rd and goal. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Michael Pittman from 4 yards out. And the Vikings have taken the lead here now in the 4th quarter of this championship game. This has definitely been a back-and-forth affair, and now they have the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, and they gave up the field goal on that last drive, as we remember, but it felt like their offense told them, don't worry about it. We've got your backs. We'll come back with a touchdown of our own, and they did.
That one was an extended drive, 14 plays all told. And it was capped off on the touchdown catch by Michael Pittman. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Panthers offense here, they get ready to head back on the field. A field goal would tie the game. A touchdown, of course, gives them the lead. Boy, the drama intensifying on every single play with a Super Bowl berth on the line. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun. Daniels looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Cooks on the quick slant. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Back to throw again. There again is Cooks, complete. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. Here comes 2nd down and 5. Now Daniels. Flush to his right. Here's 1st down.
A gain of 17 yards. That's another Carolina Panther. 1st and 10.
He'll look to throw. That'll be caught by Hill. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Taysom Hill from 17 yards out. And the Panthers have taken the lead here in this NFC Championship game. So they get their tight end away from the line to the outside, and he works his way in for 6.
Tight ends are not just blockers anymore. I don't know how many more times we need examples, but here's a great one. Gets to the outside, they give him the ball pretty quickly, and they trust him to get those extra yards, and boy, did he come through, bowling his way into the end zone after the nice catch.
Point after, right down the middle, and that will make this a 4-point game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. So all eyes on this Vikings offense. Down 24-20, 1:09 to play. A field goal won't help. They need a touchdown to send them to the Super Bowl as they've got it 1st and 10. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. All eyes on Fields. That one into the hands of Flowers. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Now Fields. Connects with Kittle underneath. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Here's Fields. Complete to the tight end Kittle over the middle of the field. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. Now throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Got to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
This offense cannot stop the clock now. No timeouts remaining as they come up here 1st down. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. And one last throw here for Fields. This for all the marbles. And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, they got the tip they were looking for but couldn't secure it. And this one's over. But the Panthers are NFC champs. As we sign off here, thanks for watching, and good night. And that'll close the books on the conference championship. For Charles Davis, myself, Brandon Gaudin, and our entire crew, we'll talk to you in 2 weeks from the Super Bowl.